Yeah, Ruiz complained bitterly. His trainer at the time went berserk afterwards and wouldn't hand the WBA belt over. Crowd were booing, and Ruiz has a new trainer now, Manny Siaka Senior, and he believes he's got this worked out.
Well, we'll see about that. And don't forget, of course, Ruiz has also got a new trainer. My apologies, Valuev's got a new trainer. And they've turned him into a better boxer than he was before. He's not a hugely powerful man despite his size.
No, and he doesn't use his size in that if he leaned on somebody, they'd be in serious trouble, wouldn't they? And they'd run out of energy fairly quickly. He is a little bit there, but most of the time he's a very clean fighter, very sporting, likes to box. But obviously if he catches Ruiz cleanly, then it's about 22.5 stones of heavyweight.
Well, it's interesting to note that 14 of Valuev's opponents have actually gone the distance with him. Having said that, 14 of John Ruiz's opponents have gone the distance with him as well. So, on paper, there's not a whole lot between these two, is there?
No, Ruiz isn't a vicious puncher by any means, but he's knowing, he's wily, difficult to look good against. But early on, Valuev reading him and chopped in a decent right hand a few moments ago. And the jab's working for Valuev early on.
Yes, they both know what to expect of each other.
Ruiz just can't reach him at the moment. He's tried a couple of those long right hands, but they've lost power before they've hit the chin.
Yes, it's got such a long way to travel. See, this is what I mean about being a better boxer. Oh, lovely left hook there from Ruiz.
Yeah, that was his best moment of the first round. Bounced off the big man's head, but at least it got through. Protector high, Ruiz. Or his shorts are falling down, one or the other.
Yeah, the protectors do tend to come up, don't they?
Yeah.
Well, Ruiz is having his moments in this opening session. Is he going to win it?
Yeah, I don't think so, but he finished well.
So here's big Nikolai Valuev of St. Petersburg. Just won the first round in our opinion, despite some lively attacking there from John Ruiz.
Yeah, I thought Valuev got the jab off well in that round, and that good start. One good left hook from Ruiz, though.
So this is round 2 then of a schedule 12. Don't forget, the vacant WBA heavyweight title on the line here. And quite naturally, of course, Valuev will be looking to dispel any controversy. They want to win this one convincingly, but having said that, Ruiz, of course, well, he wants revenge.
Yeah, the game plan is fairly obvious for both. Valuev wants the left hand working, build everything off that, use his reach, which is enormous, obviously. Ruiz, he's got to find a way of getting inside, cracking in the left hook, and maybe working the big man's body if he can.
And what surprises me, Bob, is, you know, for a man of 7 feet in height, he can actually box pretty well, can't he?
He can. He's quite mobile given his size, and he's, you know, he's monstrously big there. I mean, Ruiz is not a small man, but he looks about 5'4".
Yeah, well, and he's 6 feet 2.
Yeah.
And that's the problem when you fight Ruiz. He makes big men look little.
Valuev, he just... Oh, right hand from Ruiz. Good shot again now then.
Oh, he's got him down, surely. Well, referee says no, that was a slip.
I think he stumbled over his own feet trying to get out of the way, but that was the... That woke him up. That's made this into a fight.
Well, I tell you something, Ruiz there was really spurred on by that moment of success.
Tried it again, but too far away. But I think he's made Valuev's nose bleed at least. He'll be encouraged. A big left hook in the first round, right hand in the second.
Well, good right hand there from Valuev.
And Valuev is doing what he didn't used to do, leaning on his man.
Well, it makes tactical sense, doesn't it?
It certainly does. But it could get into a maul, because Ruiz is a strong, tough character.
Well, decent right there again from Valuev. Oh, and again, good punch. And then Ruiz comes straight back at him. Well, this is a sign, really, of how much power the Valuev lacks.
Well, they're trading, aren't they? They're just prepared to just... They've forgotten their boxing for a moment. They just stood toe-to-toe. That's good stuff.
Yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed that. Well, despite that glimmer of hope from Ruiz earlier on here in this round, it looks like it's going to go Valuev's way, Bob.
Well, there's not much in it, and Ruiz has had his moments. I think there's plenty for him to be encouraged about in this round.
So we've had two cracking rounds so far, and you saw, of course, John Ruiz land with a beautiful right hand, and there was a stumble to the canvas from Valuev, but apparently he slipped over his own feet. Although someone in the audience did shout, that was a knockdown, ref. I've gone for the first couple of rounds in Valuev's favour. I think you have as well, Bob.
Well, I have, but I thought about that round. I think Ruiz, somebody could easily give him that round. He landed some decent shots, plenty for him to be encouraged about. He said, look, people have moaned that I held, that I'm boring. I'm not going to be tonight, I'm going to fight. So far he has, and he's had enough success.
Indeed he has, and well, you know, the great thing about fighting a fellow like Valuev, despite his size, as I say, he's not a huge puncher, so you're always in with a chance. And one thing I have noticed about Valuev recently is the simple fact that he's prepared to take a backward step.
Well, he's learned, he's adapted as things have gone on. He's not just been prepared to just trade on his size and the freakish nature. He's tried to learn the business. That's why he's succeeded. Ruiz waiting here, biding his time, looking to counter. That was a decent left hand again. I like what he's doing here. But that's that thudding jab from Valuev again.
Well, John Ruiz is not a bad fighter, but at the age of 36, you've got to wonder if he's on the wrong side of the hill now, and what ambitions he has left, having already won a world title on 2 previous occasions.
I think the ambition is in that he's yearning to be recognised. He knows he's been dismissed as boring, the worst heavyweight champion since whoever knows. He's really been hurt by that, and he said, no, I can fight, and I'll prove it to you. So that's his hunger. Whether he can achieve it, another matter.
So we've got almost pure boxing from Valuev here in round 3. And, of course, a touch of aggression and big punching from John Ruiz.
Left hook again from Ruiz. He is taking the jabs, but he's landing the better punches when he gets close.
Well, one there before the order to box on was barked by a referee. He's a tough man, Ruiz, isn't he?
He is.
Interesting round, this.
Yeah, I think Ruiz has just about outstayed him in this round. Valuev, he started well enough, but Ruiz has just kept coming on, kept the punches coming. Not pretty, but I went just the other way in the second round. I've gone just Ruiz's way in that round. But
and me too.
You'll have your own opinions.
Simple fact is that this big fella doesn't lose many rounds, but he looks like he's just about lost that one.
When he fought Ruslan Chagayev, it was Chagayev's movement that gave him trouble. He was a smaller man, obviously, but I mean, a 6 feet tall, a small, quick heavyweight who just moved around the ring and picked him off enough to win the fight. Close though, majority decision. Chagayev up to now the only man to beat him. And that's his best weapon, that jab.
So round 4 it is then of the scheduled dozen, and we are looking at a WBA World Heavyweight title fight here. And don't forget, it's the vacant version. Nikolai Valuev, here he is against John Ruiz. Ruiz has just pulled around back there, but it's still a point behind for Bob, me and myself.
Yeah, it's a fascinating opening, though. It already looks a contest between the sheer size, the jab of Valuev, the long range, peppering with that left hand, and Ruiz's solid hooks.